Hi everybody, it's Christine from Soul Paradigm. I'm here to bring you a reading for this month and for the next couple of weeks. I'm using these cards here, Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue, and this lovely artwork by Radley Valentine. It has actually absolutely beautiful pictures. I've been very quiet for a while because I've been deciding what I'm going to be doing for the new year. And I like to change things up a bit and challenge myself a bit every now and again. And I decided to approach 2018 in a more creative way and perspective, and seeing spirituality and the way we see the universe and ourselves and our higher selves through a creative and spiritual direction. So I have been doing a lot of meditation, a lot of deep thought about in which way I'm going to be doing this. So I'm going to be offering a lot of new courses and workshops for all of you that will incorporate a lot of creativity within you, so that you can learn to channel your spiritual energy and higher consciousness in a very creative manner, because spirituality and your spiritual essence and your highest self comes from your root chakra, which is creative and is your inspiration in life, and spirituality is channeled through a creative energy. So stay connected for this year, especially connect on Soul Paradigm to find out more news that I've got coming up for all of you. And I'm so excited and motivated for what I've got planned for 2018, and I hope that it works out positive for me, because I absolutely love being creative and expressing everything that's within me and in the universe as well. And the universe has got so much energy for all of us to experience and share. But moving on to the cards, I thought I'd use these cards today because there's a lot of us that have started 2018. The energy 2018 started off very heavy. I know there's been a lot of talk of there's a lot of change coming for 2018, but when 2018 hit us with two full moons and a solar eclipse, we all were like, oh, we want to run for the covers. But don't get intimidated by this very heavy energy. I feel that it's just excess energy from last year that is just going to be falling away sort of mid-year. So you just need to keep yourself protected, shielded in white light, and to stay positive. And whatever intentions you put out for 2018, I want you to keep focused on them and these goals to keep you moving forward, because this is the most important thing to do. Is to not lose focus, especially when the energy is so heavy like it is now. Don't lose focus, because it quite easily can put you in a negative frame of mind. Don't let it do that. Just stay positive, and eventually when the energy lifts and it becomes lighter and you're feeling more free and you can move a lot lighter, you'll suddenly just take off like an aeroplane. So let's just see what cards we have today. Okay, I must take this one. Ace of Fire. Okay, I'm not going to use the book. I'm just going to trust my instincts of what I pick up with these cards. Okay, Ace of Fire. Okay, an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. Okay, this is exactly what I've just been talking about now. There's a lot of change coming within ourselves, career directions and choices and decisions that we have to make within ourselves. And there's a lot of opportunities coming to all of us. And I wouldn't say this is just career-wise. I would say this is opportunities coming in all avenues, career direction, relationships, opportunities to move, to learn new things, expand our consciousness or our intellectual capacity. There's a lot of opportunities presented to us now at this moment in time. And all these opportunities are to help us move and elevate ourselves into another level. So you need to take these opportunities that are presented to us, because when we have opportunities and we let go of them, then you always think to yourself, what if? Take the opportunities, because it can change your life for the positive. And even if there are short-term opportunities, you still learn and you grow from these little things that come your way. So positive. You can see it if you look closely. This man's got such a nice smile on his face and he's glowing with light. Look at this picture. Isn't it lovely? Look at all that energy. He's just glowing with all those opportunities that are presented to him right now. Now you need to take any opportunity. Don't say yes that comes your way. Yes, I would say this is the yes you. Something gets presented to you and an opportunity or an offer. Say yes. Stop doubting who you are. Just don't doubt your capabilities or the things that are we often we are our worst enemy. So don't doubt your capabilities and say yes. Take it. Say yes to everything. If you get invited out somewhere, say yes and go out. Stop procrastinating with life. Stop stepping back and saying, no, I don't deserve it. You deserve everything that gets offered to you. The universe brings it to you because you do deserve it. So take any opportunity that comes your way. Okay, now let's see what else they have. I'm hoping the lotto numbers are in one of these cards, but I haven't found it yet. Okay, the next card here we have Ace of Earth. Now, let me show you. This is a green card. This is earthbound energy, which is very grounding. The earth energy. Okay, and we have an elemental here, an angel. The inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Okay, flow of abundance. Everybody knows what you all know what abundance means, and this would tie in with the first card that comes up when it says the first card was telling us a new opportunity in career advancement. Now with that, by saying yes and accepting our opportunities presented to us, the inflow of abundance. And remember, abundance is not only a financial thing. Abundance is connected to health, it's connected to family relationships, how we feel, our spiritual advancement, everything within us. It's going to be an abundance of everything, and this energy is when we focus on just one aspect of our lives. When it comes to abundance, the scales become imbalanced. So it's important that when you're manifesting abundance into your life, to make it clear that you want abundance in everything. So if you're feeling a bit down, that certain aspects of your life are not up to your ideal, I want you to look to the other parts of your life. A lot of people that are battling financially now, if you look to around you, you'll notice that you have an abundance of friends and family, abundance of perfect health. And you need to look at these aspects of your life and show gratitude for those things that you have. Because the moment you show gratitude for the abundance of other things, then that part that is lacking gets drawn into your life. So here we need to look and see that the flow of abundance is coming into our lives, and promising business venture, important documents and contracts. For those of you, a business venture could be those that are starting out something new. If you've got an idea or something that you want to create, this is the time to take the opportunity. Don't procrastinate. The way I said, don't procrastinate with anything right now. If you've got any ideas, these ideas come from our higher source, from the angels and those that are in spirit that are trying to motivate us to make changes in our life and to bring abundance towards us. So they're saying that this business venture or these ideas that you have that are still out there in the ethos, you need to now bring them into reality, into the physical world, and you need to manifest them now, make them real, and start creating that abundance that you are looking for. And when it comes to important documents and contracts, when Spirit mention documents and contracts, they're being specific, and they say that you're going to be signing something that important, but while you're signing it, it would be a positive thing, but at the same time, please take note of where you sign your name. Don't forget to read the small print and make sure that what you're signing and you're agreeing to is part of what you agree to as well. Self-integrity is very important when it comes to signing important documents and contracts. Make sure that you're signing for the right reasons and that everything in there you agree with. look at the fine print. But this is all included with the flow of abundance, and you need to uh, connect on a physical aspect on this card. Um, Whereas the first card is talking about it had a lot of light and it's fire. Fire is connected to this card here, the Ace of Fire, is connected to rebirth, renewal. Fire, if you see how it works, it burns things down and then the new life begins. So fire is renewal. And earthbound energy is very grounding. So the things pertaining to this card are grounding us because we have to focus on the physical aspect and the mental aspect of our daily life by signing contracts, keeping focused with clear rules and directions that we need to. So with all things in life, with spiritual aspects of our life, we need some form of grounding, and we cannot avoid the physical aspects of our life. It's a very important thing, and we need to be focused and not always have our head in the clouds when it comes to making decisions. Okay, the last and final card. Okay, I don't know who's going to be listening to this message today, but I definitely feel somebody who's hoping a message from someone in spirit. I can definitely feel you. There's a male figure hanging around with me here today saying to them, tell them I just passed recently and I made it across, I crossed over very well. Your grandmother, and there was a dog, a brown dog. So I don't know who this is. Whoever's listening to this, it's a male figure, I'll say in mid-50s, and he's saying he's crossed over fine and he's just passing on the message. He's with his grandmother and looks like a caramely brown dog with him. And he says he'll see you soon. He's got some stuff to do in the astral and the Akashic records, and he'll be back within the next 2 weeks. He's been quite specific about his timing. 2 weeks' time, he'll be there in your house causing chaos. He sounds like he's quite a mischievous person who likes to make things go missing. So if you find your keys start missing or get dropping all the time, it will be him acknowledging that he's back. Okay, so this is the first time this has happened to me. But anyway, okay, just tell him to wait. Next card, 5 of Fire. Let me show you the card. Okay, 5 of Fire. Got another card, Fire. Fire energy is quite strong with us today. Competing goals, bothersome details, and conflict with others. Okay. Now, there's a saying that goes, the devil is in the details. Okay, and the reason why we say that is because nobody likes to go into the finer details because it takes time, it takes patience, and you've got to keep your focus and you've got to be grounded. So remember the green card, Ace of Earth, it's came through grounding energy when it came to the documents and contracts. Now, it's very important. You need to focus on the details in life, not only with signing contracts and documents, but little details in life. They can be annoying sometimes, but we also tend to focus too much on the little things, the little negative things in our life. Most of us focus on the negative instead of focusing on the long-term positive goals. Okay, so these little bothersome little details that you're focusing too much now on, you need to let them go. Okay, it's just as important. They might be important to focus on, but don't make them your ultimate goal to just focus on those little finer negative details. And competing goals, and when I'm saying competing goals, and I'm connecting with the other sentence, conflict with others. I've got a lovely thing I always say to myself when I first started working within the creative environment. There is always someone better and faster and smarter than you. Always. There will always be. Don't ever think that you're over and above anybody else or below anybody else. And I like to see people that are above, smarter, and faster than me as a motivation to help me be the best person I can possibly be. And it's not about competing with others. It's about finding who you are and being true to yourself and having self integrity. And this is what separates you from others, because in the world today, there's a lot of competition when it comes to creating new opportunities and creating financial rewards, creating new companies, and also in all avenues. The most important thing now here when it comes to this is self-integrity, in finding who you are and who you want to be as a person and being true to this. Uh, by doing this, this is how you separate yourself from those that are around you, um, and separate you from the conflict, because you don't want to be like someone else. You want to be who you are. And competing with goals, I wouldn't say um, competing in this card. When I'm connecting with this card, it's more about rising above. And I'm focusing when I let me show you the picture. Okay, it looks like wands that we've got there. And each wand is a different color, and each color connects with a different energy. Now I'm focusing on the middle wand. Okay, and the reason why I'm focusing on the middle wand is because I'm using this as symbolic as you as a person. And you as a person need to stand up. Stand above for yourself, not for those that are around you in your environment. It's for you to put yourself on that pedestal. A lot of us wait for that moment of recognition. We wait for people around us to rise us up above. Instead of saying to ourselves, I deserve to feel this way. I deserve to be on that pedestal, so I'll put myself there. I'm going to allow myself to be who I truly am. And today, this card, it says to me, you are everything you can be and more. Stop worrying about all the little things around you. I mean, a lot of us get so negative with all the little things that happen in our life, and we allow these little things to pull us down slowly, bit by bit. And it's now's the time to let it go. Don't bother about these tiny little details that are around us, and don't allow it to create conflict where there isn't. There's a lot of people that are very much similar to you, and instead of having conflict or I would say allowing it to affect you, allow them to raise you up and lift your vibration. Join in one group and allow each other to lift each other up where the other one falls down. So this is quite a powerful card to me today. Competing goals, bothersome details, and conflict with others. It is time for, this card is saying it is time to rise above all these things in our life and to stand true to ourselves. This connects very well. Okay. So today we've this is a nice message we've got from the angels, because these angel tarot cards come with work with angel energy. And they have such nice positive uplifting, and today they're telling us that there is abundance and new opportunities our way, and being true to yourself and following your dreams and not allowing others around you to influence the way you want for the things that you want. Don't allow your environment or the little petty things that people say. Ignore it. Stay true to yourself and trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Say yes to yourself. Say yes to your life, and say yes to new opportunities and abundance this year. Because the moment you start saying, yes, I deserve that, it's going to start coming your way, and you're going to start seeing the opportunities that are around you. And this is definitely what this is saying. Be true to yourself. Be the shining wand and the shining light amongst all the others. Make yourself stand out. Don't allow others to do it. You must do it. You must make yourself shine. Also, fire, transmutation and transformation. So we've got 2 fire cards in this reading. A lot of change, a lot of transformation, and remember with fire, it starts with the destruction or the pulling down or burning down of the stuff that no longer serves us any good. So when this happens in your life, don't resist the change. Allow it to be taken out of your life and allow it to make space for the new things that are coming your way. Don't resist change. Change is a good thing. So they say change is as good as a holiday. I think we're all going to need a holiday after this heavy energy lifts up off of us from the beginning of the year. So with this message today, I'm sure I will pop in and send another message as soon as I feel like the energy needs to change. Once this heavy energy is lifted, I will post up another message. But for now, I would say be true to yourself and believe that all things are possible. You just have to believe in it, and it's all about trust and faith in yourself and the divine. And you know that whatever you put your heart and mind into, you can create. Yes, and the person that's this man with his dog, don't forget to acknowledge who he is. He comes through with a lot of love, and he seems to be very excited where he is, okay? And he says he will make contact with you soon, okay? Love and light and lots of blessings to all of you. Good luck for 2018.